Let's talk about our Jerky Direct compensation plan. It's simple, it's easy, it's very profitable, and there's no obligation or pressure to enroll a certain number of distributors. Jerky Direct will send you a commission check on just one distributorship. Jerky Direct gives you 3 basic ways to earn money. First is the direct sales or the network marketing portion of this business. You do this by sharing our products with other people, enrolling them as distributors, and helping them get involved in this business. As you continue to build on through 7 levels, your Jerky Direct business organization will include tens of thousands of distributors, and you'll earn a commission on all of them. It never gets more complicated than that, and the income potential is limitless. We offer a training program to help you reach this level of success, and if everyone who became a distributor in all 7 compensation levels followed this simple program, your monthly income would be staggering. But realistically, not all of them will. Now here's how great this plan is. If only 1% of them follow our training program, your commission may still be about $3,000 every single month. That's called passive residual income, because it keeps coming to you every month whether you're doing anything or not. What other business can do that for you? The second way to earn money in this business is called distributor sales. As a distributor, you're able to purchase Jerky Direct products at below wholesale pricing. You can then sell them at retail prices wherever you choose, such as flea markets, swap meets, fairs, festivals, you name it. Some distributors set up in malls at Christmas selling jerky. Other distributors work with fundraising organizations to sell the products and share the profits. Figure out how much extra money you want to earn over and above your network marketing program and your job, then do a couple of events a month or a couple of events a year, whatever you need to make additional income. One great aspect of distributor sales is that the person who thought enough of you to introduce you to this business also will earn a 5% commission on your distributor sales. As you teach your own distributors to make distributor sales, you'll earn that 5% commission on their efforts as well. In Jerky Direct, everybody wins. You help them, they help you. Simple, isn't it? Our third way to earn commissions is retail sales from your own internet storefront. A fully e-commerce capable storefront on the internet is included as part of your Jerky Direct distributorship. You just get the name of your business out to as many people as possible and direct them to your storefront to buy their jerky at a great discount. Every bag of jerky that's sold from your storefront gives you a 20% commission. So, there they are. 3 simple, easy ways to earn money with Jerky Direct. You can build a distributor organization with huge income potential. You can earn additional profits through distributor sales. Finally, you can build a very profitable retail business from your website. But don't limit yourself. There are as many ways to do this business as there are people to do it. Build your business whatever way is most comfortable for you. Now, you're probably thinking, how much will it cost me to get started? The answer is as little as $12 a month. For that $12, you receive 2 bags of jerky, which is a good deal on a great product. But if you enroll just 6 other people, your monthly commission on their monthly purchases will cover the cost of your own monthly purchases. In effect, you'll get your Jerky Direct products free while you're building a great business. How simple is that? No strings, no complications. Enroll people. Sell the product. It's that simple.
Greetings. My name is Nathan Morgan. I'm director of Jacobs Heritage Foundation. We are health and wellness advocates, we are business builders, and we are community youth advocates for unemployed youth and at-risk youth in Chicago. We structure our programs in the South Shore community, in the Grand Crossing community, in the Inglewood community, and in the Roseland community. Jacobs Heritage Foundation is a charitable nonprofit organization, and Jerky Direct is one of the many fundraisers we will learn about in this presentation. Now, our mission here at Jacobs Heritage Foundation is to is to produce violent reduction strategies and prevent a repeated relapse in criminal or delinquent behavior in at-risk youth. By teaching youth through individual empowerment towards self-improvement in personal skills, social skills, academic skills, vocational skills, economic skills, and we also educate in financial literacy. Now, what we want to pitch to you in this presentation is the Money Management Program as well as Jerky Direct. Jerky Direct is a turnkey business model that is integrated into the Money Management Program. If you're not set up for fundraising in your organization, then accept this Money Management Program as a free 12-week program for your youth membership. So let's get into this. First of all, we dealing with an unstable economy at this time, and corporate giving is at an all-time low. Look at this issue here by Allison Rose, research specialist from corporatephilanthropy.org. She says total giving fell from a high of $32.91 million in 2007 to a median of $26.30 million in 2009. Foundation and corporate cash contributions also reached their lowest point in 4 years. One of the most cited reasons for decreased giving was mandated company-wide spreading restrictions due to economic pressure. Other reasons include the conclusion of multi-year funding commitments. Now, in this turbulent time of economic pressures, if you are committed to a funder, then you are fortunate. But if you are a program or entity or organization that needs funding, then the chances for you getting funded is less than 50%. So what are we to do? We are to balance the environment. We are to balance by fundraising efforts. Look at this. Look what USA said. It said charitable contribution decline as economic crisis continue. As USA Today puts it in a title of an article about the effects of economic crisis on charitable giving, it's a hard time to be a charity. In a nutshell, government and private contributions to charitable organizations are decreasing, while demand for their services is on the rise. Many charitable organizations depend upon contributions to support their charitable activities. Sources of support include corporate donations and sponsorships, giving by individuals, federal and state government grants, and grants from private foundations. Because of the widespread impact of the current crisis, support from all these sources have decreased or dried up altogether. Now, here is a turn down that I received from a reputable company. I kind of blotted out their names so we won't put nobody on Front Street. But it says, "Dear Mr. Morgan, thank you for your request to the blank company for support of the Community Youth Reentry Assessment Aftercare Project. It's one of my programs that have not yet been funded, and what it is that we pre-assess juvenile delinquents that's incarcerated and soon to be released, and when they get out, we want to as well reassess them and put them in this aftercare program." So this goes on to say, due to blank commitments to numerous single disease agencies, social service agencies, and educational programs, we are unable to provide funding for your project. This certainly is not a reflection of your efforts, but it's simply a decision based on increased demands of limited funds. Sincerely, Community Affairs Department. So we see this a lot as organizations, as nonprofits, trying to get funded and trying to get our programs up and running so that we can serve the community. But when there's nothing there and we're at a standstill, we have to increase fundraising efforts. Here's another one turned down that I got from a reputable clothing store that's nationwide. It said, "Thank you for sending in your application. At the moment, our waiting list is filled to capacity due to the demand from across the country and a shortage in our merchandise donation availability. I have your information on file for future donations if and when our product quantities increase, and I will be in contact with you if we are able to assist." Now, if, I emphasize if because this two-letter word has big meaning. I don't know if I'll hear from Julie again. So I must continue on with the efforts of fundraising, which Jacobs Heritage Foundation has presented to nonprofit organizations and church ministries to fund their activities. Now, in an unbalanced environment, we have to create balance. Correct. In an unstable economy, we have to obtain stability. And how do we do that? Increasing your fundraising efforts. It's just that simple. And we have presented this money management program for you with the integration of Jerky Direct. Now, like I said earlier, if you're not set up to do fundraising, then for the financial advancement of your youth membership and their families, let them increase. You just take hold of this free 12-week money management program for the comfort of the people and to increase your youth membership as well. Now, Jerky Direct is integrated into a money management program for teens, I say as well as adults too, because the adults will have to get involved with the program if their teens are 18 and under. It's a free 12-week program for community youth organizations and church youth ministries, which we mentioned. This program is free under one obligation. Youth directors and coordinators will have to enroll in Jerky Direct and place their participating youth groups and parents in their downline. That's if they want to participate in the 12-week program. And we do this presentation all the time, once or twice a week at a remote location. So you can come out and see Jerky Direct being presented. And we're going to talk about this in this presentation as well. Now, here is the money management program. It's a 12-week program, and it breaks down in 6 phases. Each phase is 2 weeks. We have phase 1, introduction to the home-based business and money smarts. Phase 2, setting money goals and making commitments. Phase 3, the difference between needs and wants. Phase 4, family budget and group projects. Phase 5, money books and online banking sites. Phase 6, your turnkey business and more. So now, let's break down these phases and see exactly what we offer to you. Now, first week will be an introduction to the home-based business, which consists of the breakdown of the telecommute industry and requirements to get started. We will also discuss how effective the new workforce trend has played a big factor in corporate America and the effectiveness on self-employment and multi-level marketing. So we touch on all this. We're real intricate with this, and we'll break some things down that you could understand. Second week, we'll be discussing Money Smarts. We give a 10-question quiz that will tell us how money smart teens are. The quiz is a good exercise for them to unveil what type of financial information they should know and the financial approach that should be taken with your teen or adults. Like I said, it's for adults as well. And we urge adults to get involved in this and to kind of guide their teens through the 12-step process, through the 12-week process. And it continues after the 12 weeks, because this is ongoing. When you have a business, you in it, and you dedicate it, and you are supportive to your friends and your families, and you help people. So we'll teach you all this. Week 3 will be helping teens set money goals in their home-based business. A money goal is a great motivator for teens to create a savings for the future or for a specific item. And this works on adults too. Like I say, we urge adults, we encourage you to get involved. Phase 2 will help teens establish a goal and then work towards obtaining that goal with residual income to look forward to from a business model. Your business model is Jerky Direct, people. Teens will learn commendable personal values like perseverance, a strong work ethic, and decision making. Week 4 will be taught on making commitments with a turnkey business model and getting peers to commit to their cause. A commitment is a really serious agreement to do something. It means putting the full force of personal integrity behind an action, and teens will understand and learn that committing creates a motivational drive towards a set goal. Now, making commitments with your turnkey business, once you understand it, you will make commitments, you will set goals, and you will have your peers to commit to you and your dreams and your cause and to help you through this business model. And they will be involved as well. Let's move on. Week 5, we will explain to teens the difference between needs and wants through behavior modeling. Behavior modeling stems from a social learning theory, and it asserts that most behaviors are learned by observation and modeling, or simply you watching what a person is doing and doing what you have seen a person do. That's simple. We encourage parents to show teens their routine on how to pay their bills, which is a need for important household necessities. So what you do on a regular basis, parents, show your teens, get them involved, teach them what you're doing, so maybe they will attract responsibility to them. Now, week 6, we will use collaboration on behavior modeling from a social networking standpoint. So how are we going to do this? When you go online, and a lot of teens are computer savvy, so when you go online, the behavior modeling that you will be looking for is studying and seeing how marketeers pitch their products, pitch their services, what forms of social networking site they are using, and model after that. Look for keywords, look for sales, look for the response they're getting, and we will show you this social networking promotional marketing. We will show you that in its simplest form. It goes on to say, we will also inform teens that goal setting for once can be fun and entertaining when you have projected income to look forward to. Behavior modeling really is simple. It is most done when parents aren't even paying attention. So we are prone to do things that are responsible towards adults. We are prone to do things that's out of habit, paying our bills, paying rent, and if we don't pay bills, pay rent, worry come in. So this is what we do, and we urge you to show your teens the exact things that you do on a routine basis, and teach them needs and wants. We break all this down in week 6. Week 7, we will explain to parents how important it is to have teens work on family budgets, and you may not want your teen to handle all of the family finances, but you can show teens how to budget particular items like a grocery list or even smaller budgets. By putting your teens in charge of purchasing the toilet tissue and the paper towels and dish detergent, it would be a good start for them. It'll be a good example for them to learn. By you taking an active part in budgeting with your teen, it will be an experience they will forever remember when they are successful. This lesson can be done over and over again for teens, and they will be good at budgeting, and they will thank you, parents, and you will be relieved and a lot of points when you do this. Week 8 allows us to initiate our home-based business group projects. Teams will establish a budget and execute a plan to sell to the public at flea markets and swap-a-ramas. And this will be supervised, of course, by an adult or two. Teams will understand creative marketing and how to effectively promote more events for revenue. In week 9, teams will familiarize themselves with money books and entrepreneurship. We will expound on money and business for the purpose of educating entrepreneurial teams. Teams will study ways to obtain skills necessary to negotiate successful business partnerships. With fewer opportunities to find a good job in a changing global economy, the obvious direction for entrepreneurs is to own their own business, and teams will learn to cherish the work. So now this is a real business platform we are presenting. Parents, nonprofit organizations, youth ministries. This is real and to the point, and we break all this down in 12 weeks, and it continue on after the 12 weeks for more parents or families of those who wants to be involved. Now, week 10, an overview, discussion, and understanding of the home-based business account information and back office layout. So with your Jerky Direct business, it costs $12 a month. $12 a month. And what you get with the $12 a month, you get a website that has an account information and back office. It has your commission layout. It has who is under you in your downline, who have you recruited. It have training materials and promotional items for you to market your business, and we help you through this. We are a supportive force that will help you through this business model. And with the $12 a month, you also get 2 bags of the product every month. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into Jerky Direct, but it goes on to say for week 10, we will also encourage retail shopping for teens' website storefronts and create enrollment strategies through marketing and promotions. Learning online banking sites will also be a method and an exercise for banking and savings. So we get into all that. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. Teams, get involved. Nonprofit organizations, take hold to the money management program and learn the Jerky Direct. We're going to show you that about Jerky Direct. Let's move on. Week 11 and 12. We kind of collaborate this. We kind of put this together, week 11 and 12, because we want to get ready for you to manage your turnkey business. It says, we will be reiterating what we have learned with our home-based business. We will be training teams to orchestrate their own public presentations and events under instructor supervisions, setting up distributors workshops, and how to execute team leadership. So it's kind of like we're looking for leaders. We're looking for motivators. We're looking for those who are have zeal to go forth with Jerky Direct and to teach others. We're looking for leaders. We're looking for people to stand out. We're getting you ready to move on. All right? So now, when we look at this, we look at the unemployment rate by county. January 2007, it was at 4.6%. And as the counties and states gets darker, the unemployment rates gets higher and higher. So from 2007 up until the current time, you are looking at an incredible, unprecedented event that is going on in our country. The unemployment rate is steady climbing, and with unemployment we will see more crime, we will see more confusion, more pressure, less support. We will see a lot of concerns going on with families, and just watch your news. So now the counties and the states that are dark, the unemployment rate 2010 of July is from 9.7% up to 10% or greater. And this is statistics from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. For your unemployment area, you stay in these areas. You have friends and families that's unemployed. So what we ought to do is present opportunities to those who have spare time. Present opportunities to the unemployed individual. Now, look at this issue of Forbes magazine. This is 2009. It says mass unemployment may endure for at least another 18 to 24 months and possibly longer. Another issue of Forbes magazine of 2009. Even worse, the Economic Policy Institute highlights that the number of workers who have been unemployed for over 6 months increased by 540,000 to 5 million. Now that's 540,000 to 5 million people. That increases more and more, and as the people increases more and more past 5 million, they are unemployed for over 6 months. Amazing. Now, Warren Buffett, the wealthiest man in the world, we all heard of him, read about him or things. He says this downturn could last 8 years. And we ought to listen to what rich folks are saying, because they value something that we don't have much of, and that's money. So we know they are protecting their assets, So we go to them to see what's this trend that they are hedging the bet on. Look at this. Look what Time Magazine said about Facebook. 10 years ago, Facebook didn't exist. 10 years before that, we didn't have a web. Unemployment is at a 25-year high. Work will eventually return, but it won't look the same. No one is going to pay you just to show up. We will see a more flexible, more freelance, more collaborative, and far less secure work world. So everybody getting in where they fit in. Everybody is trying to make something happen. And when you look at Facebook, Facebook has given us the opportunity to put your business online for free, to market your products online for free, and your services online for free, because work won't look the same. We have to take hold of this new trend. When the opportunities present itself, we have to take hold on it. Now, when we look at a more flexible, more freelance, and more collaborative workforce, we look at nationalities as being in those realm of things with flexibility, collaborative, and freelancing. Who's cutting your grass in the spring and summertime? The Hispanics. Very collaborative. They do a collective work because you see them in every neighborhood. You see them in every neighborhood. Who's selling you fake hair and doing women's fingernails? The Koreans. They're flexible because we also see them in all of our communities. Who's selling you gas and high-tech cell phones? The Arabs. Very, very freelance. And who are you paying your rent to when you want to stay in a decent building in an okay community on our right block? The Caucasians. So now, in a far less secure work world, we have to do these things. We have to set up shop for ourselves, for our families. We have to find something to do, especially when we're unemployed and we got free time. We got a Hurl's Chicken or two. We got a car wash or two. We got the intersection of 95th and Stony Island where vendors are selling towels, barrettes, candy chews, and peanuts. We have an explosive entrepreneurship on 87th and the Dan Ryan. Everybody are vendors out there, but it's not a collaborative workforce. They're not collectively working together. They're just utilizing the spot collectively. But individuals out there are for self. They're working for self. They don't work for each other. They're working for self and they're doing their thing. I give y'all credit for that. I give y'all credit for that. We even got the Bucket Boys. They coming up. And somebody needs to structure them into a more marketable atmosphere. Somebody needs to teach them the business of, because they got skills, just teach them the business of getting themselves out there. Work together, and there's a lot of Bucket Boys everywhere. Work together. Work together. Look at Bill Gates. We all know him. CEO of Microsoft. This telecommute industry he's talking about. He says in the years ahead, millions of additional people will telecommute. We're going to give you a meaning of telecommute in a minute. Look what Washington Post said about the telecommuting industry. According to the latest count, 140,694 federal employees work at home or at a telework center last year. Through the magic of computers and telephone lines, these lucky souls avoid snare traffic jams, subway trains, and lousy weather. So this is telling us a little bit about what telecommute is. It's a telework center. It's what you have to communicate back and forth, like the internet, telephones, web conferencing, webcams, fax machines. This is your telecommute industry. Everybody is working at home now because companies are downsizing in every category and department that they see that they have to save money in. The telecommuting industry. This is from the Money Magazine. It says nearly 8,000 people a day join. I think at this time it's up to 100,000 people a day. It says more begin in a spare time. Spare time means that you are working part-time and just unemployed. And you can earn an average of $50,000 or more per year. Nearly 44 million Americans telecommute. That's a lot of Americans. 44 million Americans. So what we have to do is catch hold to this new trend, this telecommute industry, which Jerky Direct, a turnkey business, meaning it is already set up for you to operate. A turnkey business that is presented into the money management program. And the money management program can be a fundraiser for your organization. Now, look at this issue of Time Magazine. It says the future of work. Throw away the briefcase. You're not going to the office. There's no longer a ladder, and you may never get to retire. But there's a world of opportunity if you figure out a new path. So now, why sit around and be unemployed when you got the telecommute industry, the new path of work? This is the work that we need to get into. Whatever it may be, work at home. Create your own job. And this ladder ain't there. You know, that corporate ladder we want to climb to get more money, to get a better position. It's not there anymore. Now, what is telecommuting? Telecommuting, also known as teleworking, is the act of working from a remote location, usually one's home. This is made simple with the use of various telecommunication technologies such as telephone, fax machines, internet, web conferencing capabilities, webcam, and conferencing call. So don't think that you need all this. You need a phone, the internet, and a web conference service or conference call service, and you're good to go with your home-based business, which is your telecommute business. Now, if you are easily distracted or like to procrastinate, telecommuting is not for you, or a home-based business is not for you. And this is directed to on a more personal level. You know, so if you just want to get into this for personal benefit and financial gain, then you have to be motivated and don't need any supervision. You know, because when we are where there's no supervision, there's no manager looking over our shoulders, we tend to be in our comfort zone. But if you are distracted, and if distraction and procrastination is something you want to overcome, then surround yourself around motivated people. people who are team leaders, and take hold of some of these presentations like this and repeatedly listen to them over and over. Get involved in some of the steps that it takes to carry on your business. Come to some of our locations that is remote. We'll tell you more about it in the presentations. Now, let's get involved in Jerky Direct. We're finally here, people. So now, life-changing product. Jerky Direct uses the basic element of free enterprise and a proven business concept to promote life-changing products. That business concept is multi-level marketing. So now, why does Jerky Direct have life-changing products? Simply because it's natural and organic products. All the products don't have no MSG, no nitrites, no electrobates, and no additive, no preservatives. So it's a life-changing product because now you are on your way to being health and wellness aware. But this multi-level marketing is the new path we must go into, or at least research and see is it for you. Why do people seek out multi-level marketing opportunities? We believe there are a variety of reasons for being part of the multi-level marketing business. So let's go into some of that, people. Achieve specific short-term goals, and I'll say for me, one of the short-term goals for me to achieve is I have time to myself. Improve their quality of life, and this goes for anybody who wants to be health conscious. You can improve the quality of life. You can reduce some things so that you won't be sick off what we eat. It goes on to say provide additional family income. And yes, additional family income, which is important because we help family, we help friends, and when people ask for things, when we see a need to help others, we should be able to give. Because giving is better than receiving, people. We want to help. We want to be needed. Goes on to say, buy products that they like at wholesale and discount prices. So once you become a distributor of Jerky Direct, you get your products for wholesale. You get discount prices. We're going to explain that. Recommend products that they like to others. So if you like the products, you're going to share it. You're going to tell people about it. So you eat, share, and learn. Receive personal recognition and encouragement. So if you are a leader that we're looking for, if you are a motivator that we're looking for, if you are a team player, you get recognition in Jerky Direct. You get recognition in your money management program. The encouragement is your way of motivating others. That's an encouragement within itself. So we recognize you for that, and we give you something to do. We give you a job in Jerky Direct. You are your own boss. We direct you in some of these steps that it takes to continue on in business. Now, Jerky Direct business opportunities provide a low-cost, low-risk means to achieve all this and more. For instance, it is a way to meet other people and develop new friendships. So if you are a people person, you should network with the money management program in Jerky Direct. It gives family a chance to work closely together and develop stronger ties. I like this because we know blood is thicker than water. We have issues with family that we are tight with, that we are close-knitted with, but we don't have a financial structure. We don't have stronger ties in finance. Two are better than one. If one fall, the other will lift him up. But sometimes when you have a family of numerable people, one fall, sometimes we don't have enough financially to lift each other up. Only thing we have is wholesome words for upliftment, encouragement. But a lot of times it don't help when we in a financial bind. We've been comforted, but physically we still are out of bounds. It goes on to say it helps people to develop and refine their business skill. If you have secretarial skills, this is for you. If you are a motivator, this is for you. If you are a team player, this is for you. If you have skills with being a people person, this is for you. So join us. Be a part of the money management program, which Jerky Direct is integrated, or just be a part of Jerky Direct as a distributor. Either or. Now, let's show you how to do this. Let's show you how to sign up for Jerky Direct. You go to hungerpains.jerkydirect.com and you can put in your tax ID number for Jerky Direct, but we want to let you know that Jerky Direct is an unrelated business income. You must pay taxes on Jerky Direct if you list your tax ID number or your EIN number. But the money management program is free, and the money management program will have to be a tax exempt program. It will have to be an exempt program or exempt activities. You will have to educate in financial literacy. So now, we're filling out your personal information and things of that sort. And right down here for tax information, if you want to put your personal information in there, put your social security number in there. You get a 1099 at the end of the year from the company, and you can pay taxes on it and donate majority of the money to your organization. So that's how you do that. Now right here, a monthly auto ship product selection. You will select your 2 bags of jerky that you will get every month. Once a month you get 2 bags of jerky for $12, and you click add, and once you click add, you'll see the $12, and they charge $1.97 shipping and handling, so it'll be $13.97 a month. You use your payment information, your access card from the bank, and reload money on it, or your credit card or your debit card, and sign up. You click sign me up under hungerpains.jerkydirect.com, and there you have it. So now get started, and talk to me about the unrelated business income, and we'll further your information on there. Now, who's the creator of Jerky Direct? We all know about Melaleuca. Melaleuca, the non-chemical household product gentleman, or the non-chemical hygiene product guy. His name is Roger Ball. He came out with Jerky Direct, and he combined 3 things at Jerky Direct. Outstanding product that's easily available, because it's easy available for me to get buffalo jerky, beef jerky, turkey jerky in 8 different flavors: Habano, barbecue, teriyaki, original, sweet and spicy, fajita. Oh man, it's easily available, but you can't get this at your regular supermarket. And it goes on to say things that he's offered: a great value in meat snacks, a simple, fun way to build your own successful home business. And it is fun. It's fun, and you can be successful. You need a business plan and team leaders. So I'll share my business plan with you. That's why we do presentations on location. We want you to get involved. Okay? Now, mission statement. Jerky Direct is committed to become a leader in the network marketing industry. Our goal is to empower each distributor to achieve the highest possible level of success for their business. We assure our distributors success by providing the highest quality, all-natural products at fair market prices, a simple, easy to understand compensation plan, extensive marketing support in the areas of business startup, marketing, and sales. So your director, your distributor, your team leader will have skills in business startup, marketing, and sales. And this compensation plan we're going to break down in this, because it's simple and it's easy. Now, let's get to the opportunity. Let's get to the opportunity, and this is a start of the commission. Look, number one, 7-level payout. The 7-level payout. Each $12 twin pack auto ship carries a $5 commission that is paid out 7 levels. Now, the $12 that you will be paying, that Junkie Direct will withdraw from your access card or your debit card or your credit card. $5 of your $12 will be broken down into the 7 levels. So that is called an auto shipment. Your $12 would go for towards you getting your 2 packs of meats of your choice by mail. You get your website and your back office, your marketing materials and things of that nature for $12 a month. That's it. $13.97. $13.97, $1.97 there's shipping for shipping and handling for your 2 packs of meat, and that's it a month. Number 2, 5% commission paid on all wholesales generated on your first level. So let's say I sign up under you, and I buy $100 worth of products. I'm just one customer. You get 5% of $100. Let's say you got 14 customers. Let's say you got 20 or 30 customers that's ordering. You know, by them being distributors, they get wholesale prices, and you get 5% off all your wholesale distributors. Now, number 3, 20% commissions paid on all retail sales generated at your website storefront. Like I said before, with your $12, you get a website. You get a website address, and you get to share your website address with friends, families, and at presentations. You invite people to our presentations. We will sign them up under you. You invite people to our presentations. We will sign them up under you. You get credit for that. You just have to be a distributor. Customers who want to order, you send them to the presentations to order. We may have some samples set up. We may not. We may have some bags to sell. We may not. Depends on our order inventory of that week. But if we allow you to come out as well and set up, it's all about helping people. So join us, Junkie Direct. Join us, Money Management Program. Join the presentations. Get involved. Let's move on. Now, let's get more simplified here in this commission plan. Now, left top corner, where you see first level equals 3. 3 is the many people that's in your level. Now, the power of 3, we're going to talk about that in the next slide. The power of 3, your 3 people under you in your first level recruit 3 people. It brings us to 9 on your second level. Your 9 people recruit 3 people each. Brings us to 27. 27 people recruit 3 people each. Brings us to 81. 81 people each and recruit 3 people. Brings us to 243. And 243 people each recruit 3 people. Brings us to 729. And those 729 people each recruit 3 people, brings us to 2,187 people that has been recruited in your 7 levels. In your levels. It's by 3. The power of 3. And the commissions is equaled up to $2,526. Now, bottom left. Look at this at bottom left. Let's bring those peoples down here. The 3, the 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187. Now, what we discussed with you about the auto shipment payout with the $12, it is broke down in percentages in your levels. For a second, let's move over to the right bottom. Look at the percentage in the right bottom. We touched on that, right? The $12 twin pack auto ship carries a $5 commission. So the $5 is broke down 40% on level 1, 20% on level 4 and 7, 5% on level 2, 3, 5, and 6. So now let's go back to the left, right. I'm sorry, the bottom left. The bottom left. Now, 40% of $5 is $2. That's where you get 3 times 2. Remember 3 people? 3 times 2 is 6. So you have $6 from those 3 people. 25 cents, that's 5% of $5. That's on your level 2, 3, 5, and 6. And you see the breakdown here. Now, look at your level 4. 81 people times 1, that's $81. Because 20% of $5 is $1. Okay? As well as your level 7. 20% of $5 is $1. So this is where we get the 2526, 2,526. Okay? Now, top right corner, we see the percentages in dollar amounts on the levels. $2 on level 1, 25 cents on level 2, 3, 5, and 6, $1 on level 4 and 7. This is where the $5 is spread it out at on the levels. So your $12 a month that you're paying, you are helping people. You are helping people. You are supporting people in the Jerky Direct business. Now, for the money management program, you need finances to manage. For youth, for adults abroad, you need Jerky Direct to manage something. Or what use is the program? The money management program is for those who is making money. So now, let's move on. The Power 3, we just talked about the Power 3, in your Jerky Direct business. And with those 3 people, everybody on their first level, everybody in their levels recruit 3 people, brings you to $25.26 a month, $2,526 a month. Now, let's just say that you recruit 4 people on your level, and you encourage those 4 people to each recruit 4 people. You are coming out to $17,948 per month when you fill your 7 levels, and you consistently help people recruit 4 people. Help everybody on your level, especially your level 4 and your level 7. Help people. Do presentations for your level 4 and your level 7. Invite everybody as well. Now, that's just 4 people. 6 people. Recruit 6 people, recruit 6 people, and on and on and on. The power of 6. Help people recruit 6 people. It will bring you to a monthly residual income of $294,915. $294,915. And remember, you can do this forever. There's no limit to how many people you recruit in each level. I can have 100 people in my level 1 and encourage those 100 people to recruit 100 people. It goes on and on and on. It don't stop. So imagine the financial income. Imagine that. It's all up to you. But we need teamwork. We need teamwork because teamwork just works. So join Jerky Direct. Join us. If you just want to deal with Jerky Direct, you don't want to deal with the money management program, sign up at www.hungerpains.jerkydirect.com. Now, beef jerky never tastes so good. Come out to our taste testing. And taste these products. No preservatives, no added MSG, no nitrates, no electro base. No artificial ingredients, and it is minimally processed. It has a shelf life of 18 months, and you don't even have to refrigerate it. Once you open it, it has to be consumed within 3 days. Because it is minimally processed with no preservatives in it. No preservatives. It is good. Now, our jerky is handmade in our USDA certified smokehouse using superior quality top round beef. It's seasoned with our secret blend of spices and slow smoked to perfection with real burning hickory. Get up to a half a pound of premium quality, all natural or organic jerky for only $12, which we discussed that, okay? Or become one of our Jerky Direct distributors and join our automated shipment program for the same price. Correct. For customers as well, you pay $12. Once you become a distributor, your 2 bags of jerky or anything you want to order becomes discount. Those same 2 bags you're getting for $12, the auto ship, you can purchase 2 other more bags, a separate order, and get it for $7.60. That's amazing. When you become a distributor, you get benefits. Now, let's touch on this again because this excites me. Become one of our Jerky Direct distributors and join our automatic shipment program for the same price, the $12, and $5 out of that 12 is broken down in 7 levels. 40% of $5, $2. We look at 5% of $5, 25 cents. Your 2, your 3, your 5, your 6. We look at 20% of $5, $1 in your 4th level and your 7th level. So this is how you help people. 5% commission paid on all wholesale sales generated on your 1st level. And we tell you again that in your downline, your distributor gets wholesale prices and you get 5% commission off their purchases. For distributors, get as much additional jerky as you like. You get it for wholesale price. When you go into your back office, you will see all these benefits. You will see all these amenities that you get for $12 a month. Now, Jerky Direct offers several additional earning opportunities. As a distributor, you will also receive your own website, account manager, marketing tools, and training. We touched on that. This is our commitment. 20% paid on all retail sales generated at your website storefront. Now, shop this around. If you don't know how to shop your storefront website around, we'll help you. We'll show you how to build an email list from your contacts and, send out certain advertisements and things of that nature. So, yeah. Join us and get involved. We are committed to provide our distributors with the highest quality all-natural product that can be resold at fair market prices. Our goal is to empower each distributor to achieve the highest possible level of success for their business. So when I am taught to achieve the highest possible success for my business, and when I am taught to be empowered, then I will teach you. I will teach you what I am learning, and you will teach others what you have learned. Now, everybody's asking, when do I get paid? And it says here, the commissions are generated the first day of each month for the previous month's transaction. So it's once a month, people. If you can recruit all through the month, then the benefits will come to you. You will see your residual income. Now, look at this variety of a menu, of a selection. 2 bags for $2 for customers, $7.60 for distributor. The same 2 bags, of course. Now, we have natural turkey jerky, natural buffalo jerky, natural beef jerky, organic beef jerky, and it comes in flavors like pepper, sweet and spicy, teriyaki, red hot, fajita beef sticks, extra tender. Wow. This is good. You have to come to our presentations and taste test. So come on out, join us. Sign up for the money management program, and we'll email you some material, our packet, our management package, and you learn it and get ready to administer to your youth group, and you well on your way. Now, we have cases of jerky. Same flavors, same variety for $102.50 for customers, $82.10 for distributors. Okay? We even have fruit sticks. We have sampler cases. We have turkey pet strips. It's all to your liking. Now, the beef sticks, the beef steak sticks, beef raised without added hormones and without antibiotics, no preservatives, no additives, no MSG, no nitrates, no electrobates. This is the best of the best, people. It says this meat snack is made from the best cuts of beef available because of the quality of natural tenderness of the meat we use for our signature series steak sticks. We don't call it jerky. It is the most tender, best tasting meat snack you have ever tasted. Just one bite and we are sure you will agree. So, once again, come to our taste testing presentations and check it out. So, we'll get into our locations pretty soon. We have the buffalo meat in a great selection: buffalo tenderloins, buffalo New York strip loins, buffalo ribeye, buffalo top sirloins. And these are the costs for distributors. You know, I mean, if you never tasted, give it a try. Start with your bags or your sampler cases or your multi-packs with all the varieties in it. One bag of each variety is in it. I think it's like 24 bags of each variety, one of each. So check it out. Ask us about it at our presentations. Now, this is how it works. It's simple. It is very simple. You eat, you tell, you earn. Eat healthy snacks, tell others about it, earn money. It's that simple. Like we said before, $13.97 a month. You pay your $12 and you pay your $1.97 shipping and handling for your 2 bags of jerky. And there's no fees, no renewal fees, no quotas to meet, nothing else for you to do. And if you want to change up your 2 bags, you can change it up at any time. You know, you get your website, you get your company tools and training, you get your back office. Everything is there for $12 a month. Get involved. Get involved. Now, come out for our taste testing of buffalo jerky, turkey jerky, beef jerky. We offer all natural jerky in 30 varieties and 8 flavors: original, hickory smoked, teriyaki, pepper, sweet and spicy, habanero, red hot, and barbecue. This is what we present. You don't have to be unemployed anymore. This is a home-based business building seminar, and you can make $33,000 plus a month in 120 days or less. It's a free seminar every Monday, 8228 South Racine. That's every Monday, 8228 South Racine, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a free seminar. It's a free seminar, a free seminar. Ask us about our money management program packet. That's me, Nathan Morgan. That's my email address, my phone number. Give me a call if you have any questions. Let's move on. So now, join us. Be a part of the team at www.hungerpains.jerkydirect.com if you'd like to be a part of this turnkey business model. Then join us at hungerpains.jerkydirect.com if you want more information about the money management program. I can be reached at the 773-426-4304 or at manworking@hotmail.com, manworkin@hotmail.com. So we hope that you enjoyed this presentation. We hope that you get involved with the money management program and get your youth ministry involved or your community youth organization involved. So we just ask you to join us. God bless.
The company is absolutely amazing. The customer service, as well as other individuals up there, they treat everybody like family.
No other company does what Jerky Direct does. We make the best jerky in the world, and we are what we feel one of the best direct marketing companies in the world.
We've been very successful as a family and as an organization in the manufacture and sale of natural beef jerky. We were probably the first ones in the world to manufacture a shelf-stable, high-moisture meat product. We have one of the finest meat scientists in the world that has been, involved with us for a long time in developing flavor profiles. We've been at this a long time.
Our quality control is second to none. We are a USDA facility that takes very, very good precautions. They're very, very careful with how we produce the jerky. And we've just recently become a certified organic producer as well, which is a step above natural.
Why do we call it Jerky Direct? Because jerky's the heart of it, and it's direct sales, network marketing.
It's run by men and women who have a long background in multi-level marketing and in how to make the distributor feel important.
The distributors are everything to this company.
We cut out all of the middlemen, the profits that go to all of the distributors and the wholesalers, the brokers that are traditional jerky marketing. We've cut out all of that and put that middle money then in pockets of our distributors.
It is incredible the power that our marketing program has. It's exciting to see people have an opportunity to have a better income.
I've seen the lives of people change. I mean literally change. To driving around Cadillacs and flying around in jets. It's the most powerful marketing tool in the world for personal reward, period.
The jerky industry last year alone was $2.7 billion in sales. The growth potential is tremendous.
It's just a no-brainer. It's so simple.
No fine print, very simple, no qualifications, very easy to explain the compensation plan, very easy to explain the product.
Jerky Direct is different from most network marketing companies because we've taken out all of the negatives, all of the things that complicate it so much.
You don't have to have a garage full of product.
Jerky's fun. I mean, you just share jerky, you eat jerky and talk about the jerky. It's just a lot of fun. For $12 a month, you get 2 bags of jerky, and you can buy as much as you want wholesale.
$12 is all it takes to get started.
Anybody can do this, and that's the simplicity and what I like about it.
For that $12, you get a ton of benefits.
You can track your own shipments, you can track other people's shipments, you can track your commissions.
You get a great website that would probably cost you a fortune if you just had to go out and buy one.
I can dig $12 out of the truck seat, and off the floor in the ashtray. I mean, you can find $12 a month, somewhere.
We pay commissions down through 7 levels.
Each person sponsors 6 people. They in turn sponsor 6 people. And it goes down to the 7th level. And if they all do that, you'll make a lot of money.
I was chatting on the internet with my friend, and she started telling me about the company and the products and how it was just amazing. She gave me her link. I got on the internet and looked at the site, and I'd say within 30 minutes I had my own site. I enrolled. I was there.
I have never made money this fast.
The response has been amazing. As of now, after 2 months, I have 34 signups.
I shared it with about 25 people during this past year, and it's grown to over 225 now.
My downline is exploding.
The potential income is just unreal.
There's a lot of people who are millionaires because of $10 or $12 items.
It's a simple plan that anyone can do, and everyone can make a lot of money doing it.
The animals that we use to make our jerky with are all naturally raised. We control that from literally birth through finished product.
They're health conscious about how they're raising the animals and how they're processing the meat. They have no antibiotics, no hormones, no erythrobates, no nitrites.
We take very, very good care of making sure that the flavor is marinated throughout the product, not just an outside flavoring. The raw product goes in. Spices and flavorings are put in there as well. It's mixed up very, very well, and then we let it marinate for 12 to 24 hours. A lot of places will use a liquid smoke for a hickory smoke product. Ours is actually hickory wood that's burned and the smoke is piped into the cookers. We control the wet temperature as well as the dry temperature, make sure that there's no hot spots or cold spots in our ovens. It's very, very state-of-the-art. We have approximately $1 million worth of inventory just waiting to be shipped out. We have 3 plants and we have the ability to really increase volume as we need.
They have the teriyaki, the hickory smoke.
Steak, slab style, and
Buffalo in teriyaki and original.
Beef sticks.
Buffalo O's, which are the discs.
Peppered.
Red Hots and sweet and spicy and
Shredded beef jerky.
Buffalo teriyaki.
organic jerky.
And it just breaks right apart.
It's the best stuff you'll ever eat.
They're chewy, they're moist.
Ah,
Tender.
oh, yeah, tender.
It has protein,
Tremendous pieces of meat.
and it's healthy.
They're wonderful.
Well,
Okay, excuse me.
This is good stuff.
Recording has started.
Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. This is the Tuesday night opportunity presentation call. We're so glad you could join us. As always, we know you have other things that you could be doing, so we're just honored that you join us. Again, the name of the company is Jerky Direct. You know, as you look at an opportunity, whatever that business opportunity is, there are some basic questions that you should ask yourself. Question number 1, of course, is what is it? Question number 2, what do they want me to do? Number 3, what's in it for me? And then, of course, number 4, who is going to help me? Let's talk, if we could. I'd like to start out with some statistics from the United States government. The first, these come from the United States Bureau of Labor. They say that out of 100 people that start working at age 25, by the time they're 65 years old and ready to retire, 40 years later, only 1% are wealthy. 4% have enough money to retire. That's only 5% that after 40 years of work are ready to retire. 3% are still working because they simply can't afford to quit. 63%, the vast majority of us in the United States today, when we're ready to retire, are dependent on Social Security, family, friends, or charity. You know, I'm 48 years old and I'm not quite sure Social Security is going to be there for me when I'm ready for it. The remaining 29%, if you added that up, are dead. Basically what that means is that after 40 years of work at age 65, 95% of the population in the United States are either dead or dead broke. You know, when you started working at age 20, 25 years old, did you anticipate after working for 40 years that you would be dependent on Social Security, family, friends, or charity? Or did you anticipate to be one of the 5% that are actually ready to retire? You see, we live in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, and yet the vast majority of us, after working our whole lives, cannot afford to retire. Some other statistics that came out recently say that 38% of all jobs in the United States do not pay a livable wage for a single adult. 79%, nearly 4 out of 5 jobs in the United States today do not pay a livable wage for a single adult with 2 children. You know, it's almost unbelievable. You have to go out and try to find other ways to make a living. Some of you are fortunate enough to be able to have 2-income families. Frankly, I'm not sure whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, but it's almost the only way to make ends meet these days. You know, we go out and we work every day in our workaday world and in our job. Those of you that know me know what I know about or what I think about a job. It's a 3-letter word. JOB stands for just over broke, and really that's the way it happens for most people today. You know, my children's generation is the first generation since the Civil War, literally since the 1860s, to experience a lower standard of living than we did, than their parents did. You know, my parents and your parents, I'm sure, worked very, very hard. We worked hard to try to make things better for our children. They worked hard to make things better for their children, and they had it, life easier than what they had. but unfortunately for today's generation, again, my children's generation, can't say the same thing. Though I think we work just as hard, the state of the economy makes it much, much more difficult. So my children's generation will experience, again, that lower standard of living than we did. Credit card debt is at an all-time high at over $12,000 per adult. That's per adult. You know, if there are 2 adults in your household, that means that you probably have somewhere around $24,000 in credit card debt if you are just average. And that debt is at between 18 and 24% interest. I just don't know how you can pay that kind of a debt off. Between 1995 and 2005, personal income was up by 11%. The flip side of that coin, however, is that personal spending was up by 30% and personal debt was up by 80%. It just seems to me like we're going in the wrong direction. Debt has become a national obsession. It's what we do for fun, it seems, these days. Well, these are shocking statistics. You know, I just can't get over those because we live in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, and yet I believe that we're headed in the wrong direction. Albert Einstein one time said that the significant problems we face today cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we were at when we created those problems. And that's really true. If you are happy with where you are in your life, congratulations, you're in a minority, but the vast majority of us are not happy with that. And so we need to look at the way we make decisions. We need to make a quantum shift in the way we look at things and in our decision-making process. Thomas Edison, arguably one of the greatest inventors of our time, said that the very definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. You see, it just doesn't happen. I believe that we are the sum total of the decisions that we make in our lives up to this point. If you're happy with where you are in your life, congratulations. But again, most of us are not, but we are where we are because of those decisions. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. And if you don't like what you've been getting, you got to start doing something different. So I've got to ask you, are you ready to make a change? In fact, let me ask you this question, each and every one of you individually. Are you ready to break this cycle of poverty that we as a society, that we individually have gotten ourselves into? Well, if you are, congratulations. You're in the right place at the right time, finally, and I believe with the right company. Let me tell you just a little bit about our company, if we could. Our founder's name is Roger Ball. Now, Roger Ball founded a company in 1969 called King Bee Jerky. Many of you may be familiar with that product. It was at one time the 3rd largest producer of jerky in the world. Very, very successful in the meat snacks industry. Well, because of his success in that business, Roger was able to start another business. He co-founded a company that many of you may have heard of called Melaleuca. Melaleuca is a tremendously successful company with over $670 million in sales last year. Very, very successful network marketing company. Well, Roger's got his hands in well over 100 companies as well. But the reason that I mention these two specifically is because I want you to understand that, first of all, we have a very rich history with over 36 years in the meat snacks industry. We know what we're doing there. He also has over 22 years experience in the network marketing industry. And you see, all that Roger did was to take all of the negatives in these two industries that he loves so much, throw them out, combine everything that was positive into one company, and that one company is Jerky Direct. Now, Jerky Direct got its start in June of 2004. It was initially introduced into the Roger Ball family of companies and their employees. It grew, and then in February of 2005, just over a year ago right now, we had a national launch. Since that time, we've grown at the rate of between 20 and 30% each and every month. I mean, it's absolutely unheard of for a company like ours. We're doing extremely well. We currently have distributors in all 50 states in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. You know, Roger continually talks about breaking new ground, doing things that have never been done. We have a $12 program. We'll talk more about that in just a minute, and that's something that has never, ever been done before. But what specifically is it that Jerky Direct is doing? Well, basically, we're offering an opportunity for our distributors to build an additional income with their own home-based business. For the past 20 years, I've given literally hundreds of lectures and presentations in which I've preached the benefits. In fact, I believe it's a necessity of owning your own business. And the reason that it's so important that you own your own business is, in a word, taxes. You get so many tax advantages that it's absolutely unbelievable. Now, I'm not a tax accountant. I'm not a financial advisor. But I will beg with you, I'll almost plead with you to go to your accountant and talk to them about the tax deductions that you become eligible for as an owner of a home-based business. But I think one of the most important things that we do here at Jerky Direct, and it is for me one of the most rewarding personally, is that we help the average person break that cycle of poverty that we just talked about. Now here at Jerky Direct, we subscribe to the KISS philosophy of marketing. That's keep it super simple. You know, most direct sales companies have complicated payouts. They've got bylaws that are designed to make it difficult, if not impossible, to live by. They're almost designed to confuse you, it seems. But with Jerky Direct, it's very, very simple. In just a few minutes, I'm going to describe the program completely to you. And by the time I'm done, you should be able to understand it without any questions. But if you do have questions, at the end, we're going to open it up to answer those questions. It's a very, very simple program. We also have no upfront costs or investments to start your own business. You know, the perception in America today is that starting your own business is very, very expensive. What with rent, lease, purchase, inventory, employees, all of the things that go along with that. Well, with Jerky Direct, we have no upfront costs that are normally associated with businesses of any kind. There are no investments in inventory. There are no startup fees. There are no enrollment fees. There are no ongoing fees that are very, very difficult. We'll talk more about that here in just a minute as well. Now, let me tell you, if I could, just a little bit about the jerky industry. It's grown at a dramatic rate over this past decade. In fact, from 1994 through 2004, these are the latest statistics that we have, showed an increase in this industry of over 321%. It's a huge increase in a 10-year period of time for any industry. In fact, at the end of 2004, it showed a $2.7 billion in annual sales. So it's a huge market. Interestingly enough, 4 out of 10 households purchase jerky on a regular basis, and of those, 1/3 purchase it not only for themselves, but for someone else as well. So we have tremendous growth potential in this business. You know, something that's interesting is that in the past, the largest market share has belonged to the 18 to 35-year-old males. However, during this past decade, the largest growth during that time belonged to the women and teenagers. And I think the reason that we're seeing some of the growth in these industries, or in this area, is some of the same reasons that are making the market get bigger and bigger, some of the market drivers. They are, for example, the low-carbohydrate diets, you know, the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet. These are diets that promote a high-protein, low-fat, low-carbohydrate lifestyle. You know, I challenge each and every one of you to walk up and down a grocery store or a convenience store snack aisle and look at the different things that are available to our kids today, the snacks that they can eat. You see all kinds of sugar. You see all kinds of things, products that just aren't good for you. In fact, pick one of them up and look at the ingredients. Probably about half of them in there you can't even pronounce the ingredients. But as you walk up and down those aisles and you look at the things, can you think of a better snack, one that's higher in energy, higher in protein, lower in fat, and lower in carbohydrates than a meat snack, than a stick of jerky? I mean, there's nothing better for you. Another big thing that drives the market is product innovation, and it's one of the very, very important things that we do here at Jerky Direct as well. Now, I want to tell you a little bit of history in the distribution of jerky over the decades, past many, many years now. There's always been a producer, someone that manufactures the jerky. They mark it up from their costs, and they sell it to a broker. Brokers mark it up about 5%, and they sell it to a distributor. Distributors then mark it up between 25 and 30% and sell it to a retailer. Retailers then mark it up between 30 and 40%, and they sell it in their convenience stores to you and me. You know, we walk into a convenience store, we have the opportunity to buy a bag of jerky for $6, $7, $8. But what we don't understand, we buy that jerky, but what we don't understand most of the time is the tremendous markup that's involved. In most cases, anywhere from 75% to 125% markup. Well, with Jerky Direct, we simply eliminate all of those middlemen and put all of that middle money in your pockets, the pockets of our distributors. You know, I get a kick out of people that tell me they don't like network or multi-level marketing. I don't know if you know this or not, but the vast majority, almost everything that you buy is sold through a multi-tiered or multi-leveled marketing system. For example, let's say you needed to go buy a couch for your living room. When you go purchase that couch, there is first of all a producer, someone that manufactures the couch. They then sell that to a distributor who marks it up and sells it to a wholesaler who marks it up again and sells it to a retailer who once again marks it up and sells it to you and me. all of the people along this way are making money. And again, with Jerky Direct, all we do is just simply eliminate all of the middlemen all along the way and put all of that money in your pockets. Well, with Jerky Direct, let's talk just for a minute about what is your commitment if you choose to become involved with Jerky Direct. Are you ready for this? I'm about to tell you your entire commitment. This is everything that you agree to do with Jerky Direct. You simply commit to sell yourself or someone else up to a half a pound of all natural or organic jerky for $12 per month delivered to your door.